It's Tuesday before Easter. Become willing to change, part 4. Still doing that one. Colossians chapter 1, verses 10 and 11. Paul is writing, he says, "And we pray this in order that you may live a life worthy of the Lord, and may please him in every way, bearing fruit in every good work, growing in the knowledge of God, being strengthened with all power according to his glorious might, so that you may have great endurance and patience, and joyfully giving thanks to the Father." Paul's praying to God for the Colossians, that they not only know God, but then it makes a difference in their lives. First thing he says, live a life worthy of the Lord. He prays that they will live a life worthy of the Lord. Basically, that their actions match their faith. We often say, do you walk your talk? You know, we go to church. What do people see when we're not in church? Do they see somebody who lives a life worthy of the Lord? There was a saying that for some people, we're the only Jesus they will ever see. We're the only Bible they'll ever read. What kind of message are we giving? Are we living a life worthy of the Lord? Then he says, please him in every way. You know, people that we really love, we want to please them. We will go out of our way. We will do things to please them. You get a child trying to please their parent, oh my goodness, it's amazing what that child would do just to please the parent. Please him in every way. And then bearing fruit in every good work. As we grow spiritually, you're going to see the results of that in our lives. Bearing fruit in every good work. As we are obedient to God, can't help but bear fruit, because in our obedience, he's working. The fourth thing, growing or being strengthened with power. When we apply what we learn, with our knowledge in life, we get strengthened. We get strengthened because we learn we don't have to worry. We get strengthened because we recognize this temptation coming and no, I'm not going to fall for that. We become stronger spiritually. We grow, we're strengthened with power from God. And the fifth thing says, have great endurance and patience. Have great endurance and patience. Has the idea of being faithful in good times and bad. You know, some people say, well, it's easy to be good in the faithful in the good times. It's easier that than in the bad times. I don't know. Sometimes when everything's going well, sometimes I feel like I don't need God. I've got this. I can take this. Life is good. Everything's going well. What do I need God for? I need him. Because if I'm not living for God, these good times are going to turn to bad because I'm going to fall to temptation, and then the bad times will come. And when the rough times are here, I need somebody to hang on to, and that's him. He is always faithful, and he calls us to be faithful so that we can have endurance and patience during the difficult times. There's a factory in northern France where lavender is used to make perfume. When the workers, at the end of the day, the workers leave the factory and they go out, people all around, they can smell. Why? Because in working in the factory, that lavender, the smell, gets in the pores of their skin. And you know what? When they leave, you smell good. You smell good. You ever lived near a bakery? Oh my goodness. Sometimes you feel like you could just gain weight just smelling the wonderful aroma coming from the bakery. You ever worked on a hog farm? Hogs are some of the cleanest animals. You wouldn't think so, but they are. But the smell of a hog farm gets in the pores of your skin. And hog farmers are some of the cleanest people I have ever met. They have to be clean because they can't allow the diseases to spread to the hogs. You ought to wipe them out in a day or two. It's amazing how quickly that would go. They are some of the cleanest people, but as they walk, you can smell the hogs on them because it gets in the pores of your skin. And what Paul is saying here, he's calling on the Colossians to live a life such that as we go through life, people can literally smell the aroma, the sweet aroma of God in us by what we look like, by how we act, by what we say. So let me ask you, when you walk into a room, do people go, "Oh no"? They go, "Ugh," or do they go, "Yeah, it's good to see you. Good to see you"? What do you need to change in your life so that you are a sweet aroma of God to others? Will you be willing to make that change? Have a good day.